What is up, guys? Beast Mode with the Haven family. And I'm going to try to get a few more videos out before this Titan feud comes and have a few different options for you guys. I'm doing Boogeyman next, so stay tuned for that. He's really good. But first we're going to do Montez Ford, Street Profits. And I know everybody knows how to use them, especially if you have them. It's a tricolor build set, but he's actually amazing for a Titan, as long as the Titan has 4 mil HP and not 5 mil. And I'm going to show you why. So the first set we're going to do, we're going to go with his standard, this is how everybody always runs him in a feud. I did happen to get Bailey, so it's a super beefy finisher. It's a 5-charge yellow, 13k damage, you gain 7 purple MP, which feeds the next move. That's an 8-charge purple, 40k damage, gain 11 blue MP, which feeds the finisher. 12-charge blue finisher, 257k damage. And you gain 5 yellow MP. And that just gets the whole thing going again. So on the next turn, you're good to go. I mean, they made this guy just so amazing. On the entourage, we are going to run with Kofi. So that starts turn 1, the blue. I get one more try at it. Yellow. We got Bailey. She's not maxed yet. Blue finishers do 125% more damage. And we're going to run with Otis and Honky. So we're only getting 5% here, not 10 because he's not up to 9k. And Honky goes up to 25%. We're not quite there yet. And I do not have Gooker. Hopefully this November we will see. For his strap, we have, this is the big one right here. Tier 4, 133% blue move damage. It's vitality though, and it's not a tier 5, so I'm losing 67% here. And another 15% because I can't run double takedown, which is costing me quite a bit. And then if you throw in the 25% from Bailey and another 20% from Gooker or other maxing out my coaches, I'm short like 110, 120%. And wait till you see what it is anyway. And then this one, I just threw in whatever that had blue move damage. That's 6%. And then these two are takedown. This one gives me 3%. It's not even leveled yet. It's just in there for the 15% from a takedown. Now, I'm using this plate because whenever I break 3 reds, I get 3 yellow MP. And what's really cool about that is when we go to recycle against a Titan, if there's not a yellow match, there might be a red. So that means instead of 1 out of 6 chance to recycle, I have a 2 out of 6, which is 33%. So almost always I'm going to be recycling for turn 3. And now let's get up out there. See what he looks like. Man, wait till you see this finisher. Turn 1. It's actually turn every turn. It's always loaded. It's always ready to go until we get like a -3 MP coach, but even then, or for yellow, even then you're just going to throw in a double MP trainer and call it a day. He's even turn 1 in feuds up to -3 perk because you could run double MP trainers for yellow and the SmackDown link, and he's still turn 1 in feuds, or showdown, excuse me. It's a pretty good card. You know if you have him. So first you hit the yellow. I mean, this is so standard. Let's just get through this. I really want to show you guys the Titan build. And then look at the finisher. 1 mil. Done. Fully recycles. Even if they kick out, you're good to go next turn. And that's going to be about 1.3 mil when I get that medal and max out my trainers, coaches. I mean, that's incredible. And he almost kicked out of that sucker. That was crazy. Yeah, but Triple H, who we're going against right now, has the best medals. He's got, I think, Fury and Armor. Everything's percent and everything's maxed out. So he's in good shape. But the main reason I wanted to make this video is this next build. Because okay, so I was going over the numbers and trying to figure out if it was going to be turn 3 in Titan feud. Because you're going to use the finisher, and then the next turn on number 2, you're going to reload everything, and then turn 3, try to win. But I was only getting the 3.6 mil damage, and if the Titan has 4 mil, you're not there yet. You got to do it again. But Yanks for Life actually showed me that if you max out the moves, let's get the moves in there. If you max out the moves and have the 200% metal, you're going to be fine. You're going to get to 4.1 mil on turn 3. So let's get in the bleed. We're changing every move around now. Everything's different. He's got another finisher. And make sure you got the right yellow in there. That gains the blue, not the purple. So, 5 charge yellow, 13k damage, gain 9 blue MP. 8 charge blue, 40k damage, 95k bleed for 2 turns. 11 charge blue finisher, 72k damage, 189k bleed for 2 turns, which is actually exactly double of the other blue move. And now for your entourage, you're going to switch that too. You want to bring in Seth. Oh, and that's another thing he showed me. You have to have Seth at 13k. Oop, that's move charge. Because you get up to 66% to the bleed. I am only at 50% right now. So if I planned on using him, I would have to max Seth out. You're going to bring in Carrie. And try to beef up my blue moves a little bit better. Right now, I'm not quite there. As you see this right now, this is 3.6 mil on turn 3. It will not finish off a Titan. I have some work to do if I want to get there. And I don't even have the tier 5 blue metal. So that's definitely not happening. I might get one this weekend. Who knows? I've tried like 20 times. I have 2 of them. I always get the flat. I'm sure you guys get the same thing. Alright, so remember we put in that plate. So when we recycle this thing, we don't just need a yellow. We can survive on a red match as well. So turn 1, you're going to get everything off. Everything's now full. But you're not recycled at all because we took out the finisher that gained the yellow for the bleed. I mean, there's a lot of yellows on the board. There's also a lot of purples. Alright, let's see what he's going to leave us. Yeah, leave me them yellows, buddy. There's no red matches right now. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that would be this would be turn 2 in the Titan feud. So even with the plate, we're kind of stuck. There's no blue match. There's no yellow match. There's no red match. So let's see. If we take this, a red might drop in. Oh, missed it by 1. Yeah, what are you going to do? There's our red match. See, we still don't have a yellow match, but we have a red. That's why I put that plate on right there. I didn't get stuck. And now the match is over. So in a Titan feud, you're going to hit all 3 moves again, and it's over up to 3.6 mil damage the way I showed you, and the way Yanks showed me, it'll get up to 4.1. So I hope you guys are aware of that. So if you're planning on using Ford, I know a lot of people are talking about using him. You really need to max out Seth. You got to work on your metals and max out. Oh, I didn't hit the button. And max out the actual levels of the move. Mine are still, like, I got him to 5-star silver and stopped. The only moves that I leveled up were the big finisher that he has. So he's really good. You know, if you don't have him, there's plenty other options. I actually love Dawkins because Dawkins will hit you for 1.2 to 2.4 mil every single turn. He's great. And I'm going to do the Boogeyman video a little bit later today. I'm quite pleased with him as well. Boogeyman's really good. And especially with the bleed bonus, his bleed's already 600k. It's a low percent, but it's a 7-turn sub that you're going to put on your opponent. So hopefully it procs once. If not, you're reloaded for the next turn. And it'll definitely proc the second time through. And it's going to be a 1.2 mil bleed. So that's pretty beefy. Anyway, guys, I enjoyed this making video as always. And if you have any comments or different ways you're going to build him, or even some different characters or cards you're going to use for this Titan feud, tell me about them. I'd love to hear it. And I like going through the numbers and seeing if it's going to work, how it's going to work, what I have to do different to make it work. Like, that's fun for me. And I learned a lot about the game doing all that. So, yeah, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you on the Boogeyman video. You guys take care.